After all of those attempts to make him fold, we finally managed to do it. And honestly, I've just enjoyed this series so much. I really thought it was going to go on forever, but it's been an honor to share the ring with you, Jid.
This is the final scene from The Biggest Menace, an epic viral YouTube prank series by Niko Omilana and JiDion. And behind it, you're hearing my music. Music that I wrote and composed here in this humble home studio in Vancouver, Canada. So how did this happen? Well, first we have to go all the way back to May 2021. Back then, I was releasing TikToks of me messing around with my synthesizers, and one of them blew up. Niko Omilana found my music through this sound and was blown away. He asked if he could use it in one of his videos, and of course I said yes.
Niko Defense League is NDL, a movement so powerful it dominates the comments of every live stream on YouTube.
Niko, his editor George, and I got to chatting, and they felt that my sound could be a great fit for one of his upcoming videos, which we now know as How I Won the London Mayor Election. So the challenge they had for me was to take Niko's existing outro song, which samples the melody from Go Outside by Cults, and turn it into a completely brand new song that represents everything his channel stands for with my melodic synthesizer orchestral sound. So the first thing I wanted to do is reharmonize the melody of that song on piano under completely new chords. Next up, because synthesizers are such a core part of my sound, I designed an entirely new arrangement based around synths and recorded that to audio. Following that, I arranged and wrote a bunch of orchestral parts like strings and oboes and brass to really bring out a lot of human emotion and feeling in the song. Then, mixed all together, we have NDL Overture.
So many people have connected with it.
Niko from there, come on, let's go.
Vote Niko! For Mayor of London, everyone vote Niko!
Vote Niko! Let's go team! Listen,
So fast forward almost a year later, and Niko and George reached out to me again, asking me if this time I could be a part of their biggest YouTube series ever, The Biggest Menace with JiDion. So for this one, we had a bit of an interesting challenge because I had to not only incorporate what Niko's music stood for, which is a lot more orchestral and synth-based, but also what JiDion's channel music stands for, which is a lot more rap-focused. So my first assignment was combining their two theme songs, which you now can hear on my channel as the Biggest Menace official theme. For the main theme, which is halfway between rap and orchestral, I started off by creating an entirely new rap beat from scratch using my production skills. Underneath that new rap beat I made, I added in the synths from NDL Overture and a brand new 808 to really bring out that fusion between orchestral and rap. Then I brought in a short sample of JiDion's theme song, G2 Genesis Zeuston, so you can hear them all together combined. All these sounds together really shouldn't work, but they end up sounding like a really epic and exciting mix of rap music to represent JiDion's channel and orchestral synthwave to represent Niko's. For the second part of the main theme, I tried to bring it back a little bit more towards Niko's original music style, so what I did was I recorded a whole bunch of new chords for the project. Next, over the new chords, I brought back in Niko's melody, as well as a few really small slices of JiDion's theme, so you can hear the mix of the two YouTubers there together. All in all, you hear this theme over and over again throughout the series, so I had to make sure that it sounded absolutely perfect, and it was a really perfect balance between both their personalities, both their channels, and both their styles.
This is a series where I've done some crazy things with America's biggest prankster, JiDion. We have both set each other 4 unbearable challenges to see who will follow through and who will fold. And we're doing all of this to answer the question, who is the biggest menace?
But we weren't done yet. Because this is the most ambitious crossover series in YouTube history, I actually had to do different versions of the theme to match all the different moods throughout the series. For the horror and suspense versions of the theme, I had to change certain notes and instruments in the melody to make it sound more scary and suspenseful. You can hear just by changing a couple notes and adding in new chords and instruments underneath, we've taken Niko's very happy theme and turned it into a really scary and suspenseful sound. And for the really emotional grand finale of the entire series, I had to make what would be my favorite part yet, which was a version of the theme without any melody, but instead with an absolutely beautiful symphony arpeggio of strings. So hopefully that gives you a bit of insight for how I made the soundtrack for The Biggest Menace. I hope you really enjoyed the videos and my music for it. Niko, JiDion, George, and the whole crew were amazing to work with, and I can't wait to partner with Niko again on his next video project. I really hope you enjoyed from the bottom of my heart. If you did, please like and subscribe. Check out my music in the links below in the description. I've got more original music coming, more music for Niko. I can't wait to show you what's next, and I really hope you'll join me on this journey. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.